What is up, my people? It is Zand on the beat. So anyway, what I have today is a review of Shadows of Evil. Now, I've just recently done the Easter egg with some friends of mine, Jeffrey, and then unfortunately my brother, Jaylon Farmville. Jaylon Farmville has all the Easter eggs we've done so far in a series. You should go check them out, link in the description. Those videos are very fun to look back at, and they're very well edited, even though I fucking hate him. I fucking hate him. But that's besides the point, alright? Today I'm going to be talking about Shadows of Evil, okay? Now, like I said, we did the Easter egg. I had a pretty good time. Now, luckily, they are very experienced. They've done this Easter egg multiple times, so they pretty much carried me. No, they did carry me. I didn't have to do much, but I still had to do, like, the basic shit, like the rituals. I had to get my own sword. I had to fill up the eggs. I had to do the cleanse step. Oh, fucking God, the cleanse step.
The middle, I'm gonna tell you. Okay, Payne can't do Easter eggs, bro.
I can't. I don't know what the fuck's going on, bro. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Walk in the white stuff, bro.
Now, as a casual, I was pretty much warned by them before we decided we were going to do these Easter eggs with me, as it would be my first time doing the BO3 ones, that BO3 is not easy. It is not easy at all. It is way more difficult than probably any BO2 map, except for maybe like Origins. But overall, I was nervous, alright? Now, if you watch Jaylon Farmville's video of us doing the egg, I got so angry when I said the cleanse step because it was genuinely difficult, even though that's supposed to be one of the easier steps, apparently. Yeah, fuck you. But the point is, BO3 ain't easy, and as a casual whose favorite map of all time is fucking Buried, even though, yeah, high rounds are difficult, blah, 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 I went to round, like, 35 on it, so I don't care. That's, like, my highest round ever, except for Horizon Drag, but that was co-op, because I fucking suck. Now, first, my favorite thing about this map, honestly, is the layout. I have a huge problem with understanding zombie map layouts, because I am mentally disabled. Like, truly, they thought I was autistic. Now, let me tell you something. This layout was so fucking nice. At first, I was scared when we did our practice runs. But, like, it was so simple because I was told something. They was like, yo, just read the signs. After I was able to fucking read the signs over the fucking areas, everything was so simple and easy to me. Now, some of the buildings I had trouble finding inside those areas. Overall, like, it was not bad. Like, I could get around the map pretty easily. I knew where all the egg spots were, where you had to fill the eggs. I didn't have to get the parts or anything like that, so, and in that sense, maybe I would have a different opinion if I had to do all of that instead of I got carried. But anyways, the layout, pretty simple, pretty straightforward. It's not very difficult, and yeah, I really love that about the map, because I don't know, I hate maps with complex layouts, or like, I hate big maps that take way too long to get around. Like, I feel like Shadows, they did it perfectly with how it doesn't take forever to get to each area. It doesn't take forever to get to one spot to another. Then you have the fucking train. I don't know what the fuck it's called, but it's another way of transportation, even though you don't really need it necessarily to get around because the map already isn't huge. But yeah, anyways, layout gets a thumbs up. It's one of my favorites off the BO3 maps I've played so far. Next up, let's talk about the fucking gameplay. Like, how does it run? Is it really laggy? Is there a bunch of problems? Is there a bunch of bugs? Now, as a game that came out like 6 years ago, I would hope there's no bugs, and there really wasn't at all. And the gameplay floats so smoothly. I know it kind of depends. Like, if you have an Xbox 360, good fucking luck.
All my friends are so happy, I'm so unhappy.
I'm gifted to have a nice PC that can run these games at pretty high settings, so the game ran smoothly. There wasn't many problems we ran into bug-wise, or that I ran into. So yeah, gameplay was smooth, and it felt so good on the engine. And the Easter egg steps, like the flag step and the rituals you had to do, all ran pretty well. There wasn't any problems technically with any of it, unlike fucking Horizon Drag. Yeah, gameplay was good. Didn't see many issues with it at all. So on to the next thing. This map, hands down, has the best atmosphere of any zombies map I've ever played ever. The whole vibe it catches is so nice. The whole aesthetic of it is so nice. The fucking squids, the keepers, the rituals, it all seems like it belongs in Shadows of Evil. There's not one thing that I feel like is so weird, like it shouldn't be in the map. Like, I feel like the parasites work well with the whole aesthetic, they work well with the design, they work well with the vibe they're going for. The Margwa is one of the best bosses probably ever. It might be the best boss ever, but that's kind of a stretch. The meatballs, yes, they are annoying as fuck. Like, who loads into a game and is like, yo, bro, these fucking meatballs are so cool? No one does. Yeah, I think everything they added, like, as special zombies, they worked in well and made sense with the map. The fucking ritual keepers that you have to kill, they all work well. It's all just, it's pretty perfect. Like, it's almost flawless. You'll see a constant trend as I keep doing these, as we keep progressing through these Easter eggs in BO3, that the aesthetics of BO3 just in general, even on the Chronicles maps that they redone, it's just so good how they did it, and the graphics are amazing. Everything's well-rounded. There's no flaw in the atmospheres they give us on this game. Now let's focus on just the Easter egg. Now, I did like none of the extra shit. Like, I didn't get any parts or anything like that really, so I'm just going off the getting the sword, upgrading the sword, the fucking boss fight, the cleanse step, like all that shit I had to do. But overall, all the steps, they weren't very hard, but they weren't super easy. The flag step was such a nice challenge that we failed multiple times, but it worked out in the end anyway. Getting the sword and upgrading the sword was fun and challenging at the same time. It was more fun than challenging because I feel like on earlier rounds, filling up the eggs is so fucking easy. There's like no challenge there, but then trying to upgrade it, that's when you run into some issues. Then when you do the flag step and shit, it's just, the flag step is hard, and I got warned about it beforehand that it was gonna be kind of difficult. We failed a couple of the locations, but we got it done. We did better on our practice runs, like a lot better. And I feel like the Shadow Man spawning constantly is low-key, like, it's necessary. It makes sense, but it doesn't at the same time. Like, why the fuck do we have to look back at the flag to see a Shadow Man flying? Why is he the one fucking doing this shit? I don't know. Yeah, I kind of despise the Shadow Man on flag step because it's just like, yo, shoot Shadow Man, you fucking idiot. Like,
Yo, what's Shadow Man, bro?
Bro, like, I'm trying to kill these meatballs, bro. I don't want to focus on the Shadow Man. But the flag step overall, I actually enjoyed a lot. It added a lot of chaos. Not talking about the fucking BO4 crew, by the way. So yeah, overall, good. But here's where I run into some issues personally. The boss fight was so fucking easy. I mean, come on. I'm just gonna spoil this now. We did Zetsbo already. While I'm recording this, we already did it. The Zetsbo boss fight is harder than this. And I'm not talking about the spider either. I'm talking about the fucking last boss fight where it's just spiders and manglers. I said fucking manglers again! Thrashers. I meant thrashers, okay? The thrashers and spiders on Zetsbo's fucking boss fight is honestly, to me, personally, way more challenging than the Shadows one. But yeah, anyways, the boss fight's really easy. Literally, this Shadow Man teleports. You can probably get him down the first time he gets rid of his shield, and you can actually shoot him. But what we have to do after the boss fight. Now, I understand why the cleanse step is considered easy by my friends, but holy fucking shit, man! I went down so many fucking times. You don't understand me. I do want to know which dev came up with this step, because I don't like you, and I will get you fired. In all seriousness, the step isn't that bad. I just didn't understand it and went down like twice before I even got to my area where I had to shock the box. And we weren't even doing it right for the first like 5 attempts, and then we finally did it right. So yeah, overall, the step isn't bad. I understand it now, and if we went back and did it again, I would be able to do it smoothly with no problem. But when I did it the first time, I wasn't expecting it, and I didn't know it existed. We did the boss fight, and they was like, yo, we need to explain this shit. Like, oh no, bro. Like, I thought this was it. Nah, it was not it. But then once we did it, I understood. And yeah, that's it for the Easter egg. The Easter egg is good. It doesn't rely on a whole ton of RNG. And overall, for what I had to do and my part in it, I had a good and enjoyable time. Except for that fucking cleanse! So we've been over layout, gameplay, aesthetic, and Easter egg. What other things can I talk about? The shield. Shield's great. I heard there's a shield upgrade that's completely useless though, but I didn't do that, so I don't really care about that. Swords are great. Swords are really fun to use. You pop can serve it. I didn't use it when we did our run. Obviously, my brother Jaylon Farmville used it, and even though he sold every single time and he fucking sucks at the game and I had to carry him, it looked like pretty powerful, but in his hands it was fucking ass. Silver Protector helped us on flag steps so many times. It was honestly incredible and unbelievable, and I love him forever. And I'm not a complete casual. I have used Double Pack-a-Punch before. Of course, Double Pack-a-Punch is probably my favorite addition in the fucking game overall. So my finishing thoughts before I start stuttering is that Shadows of Evil is a great map, and I understand why it's considered one of the best of all time by a large majority of zombie players in the community and my friends as well. I get it. I didn't get it before because I didn't play it. I didn't do the Easter egg. I didn't get the sword. I didn't do what the map is actually meant for you to do. I didn't do any of that. But after I did it, did my part, didn't do everything but did some, I can see it and I 100% understand it, and it is in my probably top 5. It's definitely my top 5. Buried still wipes it though. Anyways, to end off the video, I want you to hit that like button, subscribe, comment video ideas, comment whatever you want. I don't care. Check out Xander on SoundCloud. Yeah, this map is great. One of my favorites, and see you later. Zetspo coming soon.
If you talk about me, you better get put down. I'll put you down like a dirty dog. I don't care.